Where Can I Turn for Peace is among the most beloved modern LDS hymns. The simple yet profound lyrics and melody capture perfectly the human desire to find inner peace in the midst of life's great challenges. This hymn, that has provided hope and comfort to so many millions throughout the world, was created by composer Joleen Meredith and lyricist Thayne, for reasons both practical and personal.
Well, years ago, Joleen and I were on the same committee of the General Board for the Young Women that was then known as the Mutual Improvement Association, which name I love. But we, every year, would put on what was called a June conference. People would come from all over the nation, all over the world really, thousands of teachers, would come to Salt Lake to find out what they were supposed to do the following year. So we'd put on a splendiferous program for these people who came, and Joleen and I had written music for a program that we were to put on for the Laurel Committee. But time was running out, and we were very close to having to put on our production, and we didn't have a finale. And so one Saturday morning, we talked, and I said, Joleen, I've always wanted to write a hymn, and she said, so have I. So I said, I'll call you back in a little bit. So I went downstairs to our basement, where then we had 8 people living in our house. So I had only the storage room for a place to have my desk, and I was in the midst of camping equipment and hanging clothes and all kinds of things. But I sat there, and it was in the time when our oldest daughter was having a really wretched time that affected the whole family. It was in a time in late 1960s when nobody knew anything about mental illness. And she was having this terrible episode of manic depression, now called bipolar. And we were baffled, bewildered, discouraged, anguished over what was going on. So I sat down at my desk, and in about an hour I wrote the 3 verses to the song, Where Can I Turn for Peace, because I'd been asking that same question over and over again. So when I finished, I called Joleen, and she'll tell you about how